Hello everyone, EG Productions here, and welcome to the end of summer update video for my channel. I'm just going to warn you now, if my voice sounds a bit dull, it's because I'm doing this in the evening and I am somewhat tired because I was just on a very long car ride today and I've been somewhat busy, so I am kind of worn out, but I'll probably go to bed right after this. Anyway, and I don't know when this will be uploaded, likely the next day. But anyway, this is my end of summer update video. As you know, or you may know, at the beginning of summer I made one, and here's just kind of a look back, and I'm just going to kind of get you up to speed on what's going to be happening from my channel this fall and for the rest of the year, because 2017 has gone by fairly quickly. It's a little hard to believe. The first thing I would like to get out of the way is talk about my Bionicle series. There are, as of right now, planned 3 more episodes, so episode 32 will be the final one. I know it's been a while since my last one, and that's because I've been traveling a lot this summer. Also, it took me, now episode 30 is completely finished filming. I finished filming it. The only issue is it took me way longer than I intended. It is nearly 3,000 pictures long, and that's because the entire episode is essentially one giant fight scene. Like, I don't want to spoil it because there's a lot that happens in the episode, but I just hopefully I can finish that sometime this week because it might take a while to edit everything. But there's not that much dialogue, and that's normally the longest part it takes for me, so hopefully I can get it finished soon. It's mostly just action sequences. So, and then the final 2 episodes I have not really finished scripting yet. I might have to rewrite a few things because I'm trying to come up with the proper ending to the story, but after this there'll be 2 episodes left, but 3 episodes left, because so it'll be 4 seasons, each of 8 episodes. I wanted to keep it kind of consistent in that way, so that's where that's going. But I just finished filming episode 30, like I said. It took me a lot longer than I expected. Like I said, it's nearly 3,000 pictures. That is my longest stop motion video I've ever made. It's just because it might not be my longest video, but like as far as the stop motion, like the movement itself, it has the most of that in it, if that makes sense. So next we'll discuss Star Wars Rebels, and unfortunately I was not able to get as much done this summer as I said in my first update video. I just couldn't do it. I said I would try to finish my Bionicle series, but at this rate I'm not going to rush that. I'm not going to pressure myself. I'm just going to get it done by the end of the year. I know there's only 2 episodes left, but they will be incredibly spaced out. I hate to say this, but that is most likely what is going to happen. They're going to be very spaced out because I'll touch upon that later, but I'm just going to be incredibly busy very soon. So next we'll talk about my Star Wars Rebels series. Now, as for that, Season 3 is the final episode, and it will likely have about... Season 3 is the final season, I mean to say, and it will likely have about 12 to 14 episodes as of right now. I'm almost finished scripting episode 10. I just haven't had that much time to write anything because I just got back from another place I was traveling to, and we did a lot of stuff. It was a lot of fun, but I was busy. I've been busy all this summer. But as far as Star Wars Rebels goes, how that'll likely wrap up, I'm going to kind of tie it in with Rogue One and A New Hope because that's what I've been leading up to. I don't want to spoil anything because there's a lot that happens, but a lot of that stuff from the trailer, now I mean there's 2 episodes, but the rest of the stuff you saw in the trailer will be included in the season, but that's all I'm going to say. I'm still working on that, and again, I'm just going to do it when it gets done. I'm not going to try and schedule releases for that because I was able to do it last year because I did a lot of prep work in the summer, but I haven't been able to do as much this time. So I'm just going to kind of release them whenever I can, and I'll try to get better at release dates in the future and actually set them, but for now, this is what I'm dealing with. So we got 3 more Bionicle episodes, and about, let's just say, we'll just say 3 to 5 more Star Wars Rebels episodes until both those series are concluded. So there is another thing. There is, however, a new series that I'm going to announce in this video, And that new series is actually a continuation slash sort of soft reboot of an old series of mine that got canceled, and that is Lego Minecraft Adventures. Now, let me explain. It is much different than the original series. The original series had 4 episodes, and it was centered around just a Lego Steve, and I didn't have any of the Minecraft sets, but I do now. I have 3 of them. I have the waterfall base, the cave, and the crafting box. The first crafting box. There's a new one that came out some recently, I think, but I have the first one. So now I'm going to use those. But the other biggest change is that there really weren't any characters aside from Steve, so it was kind of like just he was talking to himself the whole time. This is different because that series was more of like a serious one. However, this one is a sort of comedic series. It's meant to be a comedy. So, and I'm really looking forward to this because so far what I have written, it's a really good script. I've been working on this since June, and the script at least, and I have 2 episodes filmed, and I'm working on editing them now. So I may make another video on this announcing it more because I'd like to go into further detail, but that is a new series that is coming, and it is a continuation from where the other episodes left off, but it's different. It's a comedy. It's meant to just be a random, incredibly just sort of like it's I've never really made a comedy series before, and I wanted to test it out. And so far, a lot of my friends, you may know them, Fallen Wonder Studios, the Mystic Amulet, D Minor 121. I read them parts of the script, and they all thought it was really good. So I really hope you guys will enjoy it. And like I said, I'll probably make another sort of a bigger announcement video on that right now, but just. This is the first one. This is the first announcement for that. It's Lego Minecraft Adventures is returning as a somewhat new series. And as for that one, I'm going to try and, because there'll be 6 episodes for the rest of that arc. I'm just lumping the first 4 episodes and these 6 new ones together as season 1. So for season 1, I'm going to try and release those weekly. And because of that, I want to finish it all. So that way I can get some steady content going, and I'll probably have it finished by maybe late September, early October, hopefully. That's when I'd like to start releasing them. Again, there might be more information on that later, but for now, that's what I'm shooting for. I'm trying to get it done by then. I'll keep working. I almost have finished writing it, and I've filmed the first 2 episodes, and I'll probably film the 3rd one perhaps this week or something if I can find time to do that. Because I'm not really busy this week, but the next week, and this is the final thing I want to discuss in this video, the next week I am returning to school. And because of that, I am very busy, because this is probably going to be the busiest school year I've ever had, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. So because of that, I'm not going to try and don't expect too many uploads. And I know even in the summertime I haven't been uploading that much, but unfortunately I cannot make that much time to work on videos. I'm going to try when I can and try to make time, because I really am trying to get it done, but at this rate I really do not know. Like I said, the only things that are planned for this fall are this fall or winter, because I want to get all of this stuff done by December, because then the next year I can move on to other things. I'm at least going to finish Bionicle. At least I'm going to try to. I'm going to try and finish Bionicle, and I might give out more information on the endings of Bionicle and Star Wars Rebels eventually, but for now I'm just going to say that the stories will conclude, because like I said, the episode 30 of Bionicle will likely come out this week, but then over the fall, sometime in the fall, I'd like to get the next 2 episodes finished. And then for Star Wars Rebels, like I said too, there's like 5 more episodes. That one I don't know definitely, because there's a certain direction I could take the story, and that might make it take longer. But I kind of want to wrap up this story I've started with, because it's probably been my most ambitious series, and I think it's come out really good so far, and I definitely just want to give it a proper ending. And I already know how it's going to end, just sort of the notes in between the point we're at to the ending. I need to work on filling in. But I think I can do that properly. So I'll just make sure I do that, and hopefully I can finish that by December too, but like I said, I'm not entirely sure. That may have to go into 2018. But we'll see. For now, and then of course, Lego Minecraft Adventures, those 6 episodes, I'd like to release that on a weekly basis, sometime around September or October. So that's all that's planned for my channel then. No really big projects, like the Minecraft episodes won't be that long, and my standard length for the episode is like 8 to 10 minutes, and that's likely where they'll stay. However, the next Bionicle episode will be quite long, probably like 12. At this rate, it's almost 13 minutes, so it'll probably be 13 to 15 minutes. So that might make it the longest Bionicle episode. I think it would be. It'll be a really big episode. You guys don't want to miss that one. But that's about it for now as far as this update is concerned. The last thing I'd like to just talk about is that I recently hit 2,000 subscribers, and that was actually a few weeks ago. I had some stuff planned for that, and I still might do something, but for now I just didn't do it, to be honest. But thank you guys very much for 2,000 subscribers, all the people who subscribed to me. I really appreciate that, because it definitely makes doing this worth it, because it can be quite sort of tedious at times, but it's really nice that you guys took the time out to watch my videos and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much, and it keeps going, so hopefully we'll get 3,000 eventually, maybe sometime next year. I don't know, we'll see, but thank you guys very much for that. That's very kind of you, and I'm just really glad I can do this. It's a lot of fun, and it's just a good way to kind of relax and use the talents that God gave me, and just stuff like that. But thank you guys very much, and thank you for everything. So that's about it for this update video. I hope you guys have a good one. Thank you for watching this video, and like I said, more information will be coming about my new series at some point. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you again later. Goodbye.